Papua New Guinea as we bring to you Coca-Cola sports scene all the way from the evergreen city of Lae as we cover the BSP 6th PNG Games. Now it started a week ago. There's a week left of competition. And joining me as always, the beautiful Rafaela Cara. Rafaela, you have a very nice gold medal around your neck.
Yes, Jeremy, I'm proud, I'm happy. Finally managed to get a goal in the boxing. First BSP PNG Games and I made it through. Yeah.
Now, one of the things that got us really excited was watching you fight. Just before we continue on with the show, we do have an insert of that interview taken where your hair looked a little bit different than it did right now.
Yeah, man, I think the head guard just, just pushed my hair right in. I didn't realize that my hair was all over the place. But yeah, when I saw that video, I just laughed and I look so wrecked anyway.
Now, for yourself, how have you found the BSP game so far over here?
Well, I can say that it was like before it was called the grassroots, but I don't see that level now that it being in the grassroots level. It has really grown, and the six BSP games, like you can just see every athlete can really perform now. All their hard works, and now they've improved, and the standard is growing in the PNG games now. Yeah.
Today, Monday, the athletics actually begins. You must be pretty excited considering you're a former athlete yourself.
Yes, well, the event has started on Saturday. Yesterday they had to rest, but today they begin. There's a couple of finals going. So a few of the elite athletes that are here, most of them will reach, it will be a lead-up competition for them for the nationals and the 2015 Pacific Games next year. Yeah.
Now, just going back to yourself, Rafaela, that fight, can you talk us through it?
Yeah, the first round, the first fight play that I went up against the New Island, I was nervous a bit, but tried to be confident. All I had to do is just focus and just listen to what my coach was saying the first round, and then I played Bougainville, the Arab. She was good at first, but it was just the first round, and then so I made it to the semis, and then to the finals. And for the Central, she was really tough, good competition from her. I just couldn't, but I had to just keep going, try to make sure I finished the rounds. Yeah.
Now, how did it feel getting that gold medal around your neck?
I just thank the Lord for being supporting me throughout the HPTC trainings that I've been training twice a day. And also being with part of the team at CD, and I thank my coach Mark Keto. He was been with the team the whole time, and finally we bringing six gold medals, something new for the boxing team and CD boxing, and also we had 6 bronze from the boys as well. Yeah.
Now, boxing started from day one. You've been there since day one. How have you found the level of competition, say, within provinces that we never really expected who have performed well?
A good competition came from Manus as well. The guys did well. Both 2 of the boys got a goal. Simbu, we had Jiwaka, Southern Highlands. Most of those provinces did really well, from the lightweight to the 91 plus weight division. The Chimbus have really improved. Jiwakas, Southern Highlands, Eastern Highlands, and the New Islands as well. The ENB and the Central's done really good too as well. Yeah.
Well, Rafaela, on behalf of the MTV crew, we'd like to congratulate you on your gold medal achievement.
Thank you. I would like to thank all my fans and friends and my coaches who have supported us, and Kana Construction as well for being our sponsor. Yeah.
Can we just take a look at that gold medal, please? Rafaela, how hard do I have to train to get one of those?
Well, it's all about commitment and, all about mind preparation. If you want something, you aim for it and you finally achieve.
I think I'll probably never get a gold medal anyway. Well, after the break, we will be joining Lorraine Genia, the MTV sports presenter here in Lae, and we will go through a lot about rugby union. That's after the break. Welcome back to this edition of Coca-Cola Sports In, brought to you from Leh as we cover the BSP 6th PNG Games. Now, I am here with Lorraine Genia, MTV News sports presenter. Lorraine, thank you very much for your time. Now, rugby union, you love that code.
I do, and it was an honor and a privilege to actually get the chance to cover it over the last 3 days here at the 6th BSP PNG Games.
Well, there were a number of surprises held over at the Scrum Oval. One of them was from the autonomous region of Bougainville.
Yeah, look, they came out winning the silver medal, which was a disappointment, especially after winning the Black Orchid Sevens tournament just 2 weeks ago. They had Hubert Cheraha, Nathan Barmon, Nathan being a former Puk Puk rep and Hubert being the Sevens captain. A disappointment also because, you know, they should have built up the momentum all the way coming up to the PNG Games, but I guess it was unfortunate that a lot of the players were still injured, sick and recovering from the Black Orchid Sevens tournament.
Now, while the team from Arab had lost, it was Morabe who had taken out the gold. Give us a rundown on how they actually performed.
Yeah, look, even from day one, they just came out there. They were fired up. You could tell that they wanted it. They were hungry for it. They were really aggressive with their game, which led to 3 yellow cards, and it was quite dangerous in the finals as they played Central for the gold semifinals. Adegnayo got yellow carded within the last few minutes of the game, but they managed to make it through to the finals, and they deserved it.
Now, also another team that had been expected to perform very, very well was West New Britain.
Yeah, it's again another disappointment that they didn't make it into the top 4, but you had Central, NCD, Arab, and Morabe in the top 4, so it was a really tight competition. But coming 5th, that's an achievement on its own.
Now, in general, how did you find the standard of rugby sevens over here at the games?
Yeah, look, it was good. I mean, especially with the PNG Puk Puks making it into the IRB circuit, there's a lot of emphasis on sevens now. Having the country's best come out and battle each other, that was this was a good platform for them to showcase their talent. The standard, yes, it was good, but it all comes down to having ensuring that there is that ongoing sevens tournaments throughout the year, and it was evident when the Black Orchids were still recovering from the Black Orchid Sevens tournament. So yes, good talent there. The standards were good. There was actually a bit of there was dispute going on, controversy leading up to the finals. It was on the finals day that the tournament director decided to change the format of the competition.
Now, that particular change occurred because instead of having the top 4 teams playing off for the gold medal, he'd actually split up the competition, having a top 4 and a bottom 4. Is that correct?
Yeah, so the top 4, as I mentioned, NCD Central, Morabe, and Arab, they all played, well, how it was initially was they were playing for the gold medal, and the teams that lost were out of competition completely, so they didn't get a chance to contest for the silver and bronze, which obviously, as you mentioned, gave the bottom 4 the opportunity to play for bronze, which by all means, I mean, we'd all agree that that's unfair. That's not how all competitions are run. It's all teams come out here, they prepare long and hard to make it to the top 4 and to win the medals. So the team manager for Central Sevens, John Havora, actually came and appealed, and he was quite disappointed. They all got in touch with the Morabe Rugby Union to get that sorted, and even though it caused a bit of a delay, it was successful. It turned out the way we all wanted it to be, so it was great.
Now, one of the things that I've been very interested to ask you, Lorraine, is the popularity of rugby sevens. I know you and I have had a number of arguments over the popularity of different sports, but how popular is rugby sevens?
Well, like now, especially in the year 2014, I think it's a lot more interest has come in, especially with junior development programs such as Pacific and Union, and now get into rugby, and with, as I mentioned, the boys make it into the IRB 7th circuit. A lot of people want to be part of that success, and through the junior development programs, there are now pathways. So yeah, I think as the years go by, we're slowly picking up interest, and it's good to see that the code is growing.
Now, just going towards the Pacific and Union, there were products of that program on show.
Yes, Team East New Britain, that was the first time for them to send their women's team over to take part at the PNG Games, and their team was the youngest team. They were all, high school girls, and all picked out from the PIU program. So that was really nice to see. It's great to see that women's rugby is growing. But, they didn't do well, but I guess it was a start, and it just sending a team over was, an accomplishment of its own.
Now, to finish off, Lorraine, your predictions for the next PNG Games.
That'll be a tough one. Look, yeah, no, I can't really say anything right now, but the top four, they are the teams to look out for. I know AROB is going to come back in the next games wanting that gold medal, because they were quite disappointed. I know I spoke to Nathan Barbone, and he himself said he was disappointed, but they all accepted that it was their fault. They didn't necessarily come prepared, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, Lorraine Genia, thank you very much for your time, and we go to a break. Joining you after that will be MTV's Sylvester Gawi, and we'll have a very interesting chat with him. See you then. Welcome back to Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Well, we've managed to catch up with a very relaxed Sylvester Gawi, who is attached up here over with MTV Lay. Sylvester, thank you very much for your time. Now, hockey.
All right, thank you very much, Jeremy. Hockey was a very good performance over the last couple of days here in Lay. There was a good turnout from all the provinces. A new province, Milne Bay, also taking part, and there was a wide variety of talents on display, starting on Monday and right up until Thursday.
Now, in the gold medal playoff, it was actually between Manus and Morabe. Manus taking out the women's gold, and Morabe taking out the men's.
All right, for the women's, I think it was a very strong challenge between Morabe and Manus. Much of the players in the Manus side were from Lay, and they put on a brilliant performance in the women's playoff for the finals. And also for the men's, NCD and Morabe, not NCD but Manus and Morabe, it was also a strong game. Manus were how to defend the gold medal title, and Morabe were actually very confident, and they put on a brilliant performance, defeating Manus on home soil. And much of the players from both camps, in Morabe especially, most of the players are part of the Papua New Guinea team to the Oceania Pacific Cup, which will be played later next month on December 8th at Fiji. And it was a really good performance by both teams, and they gave their best, and thumbs up to Morabe, who came out winners on the day.
Now, Medang and NCD were also in the bronze medal playoffs for both men and women. How did you find the level of competition?
Basically, NCD has a strong side in these PNG Games. They had a lot of preparation in place over the last couple of months, and for Medang as well, they have also got a good talent of players, mostly school children, and both teams put on a brilliant performance. I think NCD, they gave their best, but not so much luck on their side in much of the games. And Medang, all the best in the games. They did give their best, and a new province playing hockey, it was tough for them. And seeing them taking part in the PNG Games, it was also very much an experience for most of the young players from Medang, and of course for NCD as well.
Now to athletics. Sylvester, the athletics started on Saturday, so could you tell me what happened over the at the tracks on Saturday?
Thank you very much, Rafaela. Athletics saw a good performance, turnout from all the provinces, excluding Gulf province. There were more than 700 athletes who took on the track and field events on Saturday. And East New Britain, Morro Bay, NCD are some of the strong contenders for the medals. And it was good to see a good turnout as well from Jiwaka, a new province, who has produced some of the best athletes in Papua New Guinea so far in Toya Whistle and Kupun Whistle. It was also good to see younger sibling Christine Whistle, who also ran for the 100-meter track for the sprint for the women. And she came second, however, she is qualified also for the finals. And also, a good turnout from East Sepik province. Two of their runners who came all the way from the rural parts of East Sepik province who proved themselves in the 100-meter sprints for the women, and they qualified in the timings, and it was a good performance from everyone that participated in the athletics day one on Saturday. And also other young sprinters also did well. And for the long distance run was a good turnout from Chimbu province. They brought in a lot of young talents, especially from the rural areas, and they did very well in the long distance runs. And also for the field events, discus, it was also a good turnout from Medellin province in the women's. They did very well, and also Eastern Highlands and East Sepik brought in a good number of athletes for the field events in discus, and also for long jump. For long jump, we have a good number of PNG elite jumpers also taking part, and in the women's, we have Delilah coming from Medellin, who put on an impressive performance for other young athletes from other provinces, and it was all really great, and we're looking forward for more of young talents to come out from PNG Games, especially in athletics, to follow on from some of PNG's elite sprinters like Toya Whistle, who also was identified in the first PNG Games in Goroka back in 2003.
Welcome back to Coca-Cola Sports Scene, brought to you from Ley Morobe Province as we cover the BSP 6th PNG Games. Now another member of the MTV sports team that is up here, and he's Terry Alex. And as soon as he arrived, he ran over straight from Nadzab over to the indoor complex to cover boxing.
Thank you, Jeremy. Yes, we are here at the St. Ignatius Kilage Indoor Complex. Currently underway is the men's final bout. Earlier on, we have witnessed astounding performance coming from the women. We have also caught up with Team Jiwaka gold medalist Annette Naine. But before that, let's hear from Team Simbu head coach Francis Tute on what he has to say about this team.
The preparation up there, we did it for over 3 months. 3 months ago, we were in camp for the 3 months, which we ran the training camp in the Kundewa Dixon field. We did that for the whole 3 months, and a lot of boxers, as they are today, boiled together with kickboxing, and which we prepare ourselves very smartly with the help of the Chimbu provincial government under Mr. Noah Cool. And we came down with high expectation to win more goals in Morobe. But as other centers have their own, I mean, they've been in the system for quite a long time, and they are more advanced than us because of facilities and all this. We don't have it up in Simbu. We took down 19 boxers, 9 female and 10 male, which with high hopes that we would come up to finals, which we did. And I'm proud of my boxers. They did very well. Though we are new to the code, but we did very well. I can remove my head for them. It all started off from, from my young days. I went up there to Cebu. I was a boxer when I went up there. And from then on, it came to the first PNG Games. It was in Goroka. Some of our boxers up there went over, though they were kickboxers, but they participated there. And in 2007, I came down here to Morobe, which we got one gold from a female fighter. And then from then on, went to Mosby and then to Rabaul. And within Rabaul, we never partake because we came there very late. And we didn't partake in Rabaul. But here now in Morobe, with this team, we got high hopes that we were going to go this far, which we did. And thank you. So far, we collected 4 silver and one bronze. We are still expecting one more fight, which there's a bit of dispute with one of our 57 kg. For the male, we still got 2 fighters, 75 and 81 kg.